Good morning, farmers. It's middle September. All the fields are fertilized. For the most part, I got one more to do, or I should say finish up to do. That is a big field way on down yonder. I ran out of cow slurry. That was like late August. So here we are, September 15th, middle of the month. So I just got that one field to do. It's a beautiful day, and today we start seeding winter canola, or just canola. But we call it winter canola because you plant it for winter. Makes sense? Got it? Good. So what we're going to do to start the morning is we're going to get some workers going. That's right. So I think what I'm going to do is just hire 3 at a time. I'm going to start hiring one. That one's up there pretty good. So we want to sow canola. Yep, we're going to lose a lot of money this fall because I'm hiring workers to sow fields, and then I'll be sowing some myself. So going to get one starting up the northwest. I only got 3 fields up there. Has it been 6 seconds? You got to wait 6 seconds just for a worker to get spawned on the map, whatever. And of course, I'm going to hire someone to come on down here. Let's start with this field. That looks good. Sow canola, please do. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. So yeah, one in the east, and then we're going to put one down in Old Wheatford, right where we're headed pretty soon with some slurry. I should have enough slurry to get that done, so I'm not going to hire a worker for the big field just yet. We'll start them off. How about in this one right over here? Boom. Sow canola. There we go. That should be good. There's 3 workers, and then we're going to head on down. I should... How much slurry do I got in here combined? Oh yeah, okay. I got enough. This should be empty. And I think it's off. Let's go ahead and hook it up. Pull on forward, fill up as much as we can. I mean, a full tank almost got me like 70% done, so I'm going to get a full tank here pretty close. So I should be able to finish the rest of it. Then we're going to come on back, grab our tractor, then we're going to start seeding some canola down. So I got about 15 days to get all my fields sown. Should not be a problem whatsoever. We got a total of, where is it? 45 fields. Should not be a problem. If I sold 3 fields a day, should not be a problem. But we should sow more than 3 fields a day. That's not going to be an issue at all. I would assume maybe get like 8 to 10 fields done a day, and that's at a slow pace. But for now, I need to go get that big field taken care of. I may even go ahead and hire a 4th worker just to try it out. I haven't tried it out since the last update, which is like back in August. Yeah, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, it used to be a problem hiring more than a couple workers. The game would crash. I do believe they fixed it. But you know, through the 2 years this game's been out, you get kind of hesitant. You get used to not hiring all the workers that you can. You get kind of nervous. So, but I think today we may start trying it just to get these fields done, get them sown, and then next spring we're gonna have 45 fields of canola. I don't plan on planting anything like wheat or barley to get straw to feed the cows. I don't plan on planting grass to feed the cows. Maybe in the springtime after we harvest I'll do some of that, but we'll have to see how it goes. First things first, we got to get to spring and all the harvest. And I was thinking when spring comes, I think I'm going to drag my feet. Meaning, you know, I might harvest a couple fields of canola and store it and sell it when the price is good. And I won't hire workers to harvest the canola until the price is good, because crops in Farmers Dynasty as of right now, this is pre-release, which would be tomorrow, barring something weird goes on. But plants do not, or I should say crops do not wither. So you can leave in the field as long as you want until you get to winter. So a lot of things I say is what the game is now. Obviously tomorrow when this game comes out, who knows what all the updates and stuff will be pushed through and how things will be different. So I am actually thinking about starting a new Let's Play when it comes out, because I haven't started a game since it came out in pre-release back in December of 17, so just about shy of 2 years ago. So it'd be kind of interesting to start over maybe. I'll keep this save game, of course. It's always good to test things out. I can always come here because I got the money, I got the social points. I can do that. But let's get focused on today. Yeah, I need to come down here and let's see. I can see my worker over there. I'm not too worried about the scarecrows in the field. I'll make sure when spring comes and I go to harvest that the scarecrows are in the field then. I don't want to put them down now and then think they're all there, and then spring comes and they're all gone. Alright, now I got to just find out where I left off. I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess I can we'll just start here, I suppose. I need to zoom back a little bit. There we go, so I can see where I'm spraying. And I can be kind of generous with this. Now, I don't know, because it's been a while since I actually went through a winter, but it used to be the cows would fill up the tank, the slurry tank, back at the farm to full when spring came. I don't know if they do that anymore or not, because it's been a while. Well, I can see where I left off, right down here. Yeah, so you can see I don't have much of this field to go, so that's good. So I can get this field done as quickly as I can, but done properly. And then we can go ahead and start sowing our own canola. I'm going to do all the fields around the farm, just because that way I don't have to run around. I want to come way down here to sow a field. I'm not going to hire a worker. I'd rather do the fields around the farm, and then make short trips back to refill the seed drill. And I did check, but I'll check again before we start. Shouldn't matter, but I do believe I got over 10,000 kilograms of canola in storage, so that should be more than enough for what we need. Because I don't think the workers, when you hire workers, they don't use the seed in your storage. That's what you're paying them for, really, is their labor and the cost of seed. How are we doing? I can't tell how much slurry I got left, but I should have more than enough to get this done. And I'm also hoping when springtime comes, little Timmy is out of the crib, and maybe he can learn how to drive a tractor and help get some of the work done, so I don't have to pay for workers. Who knows? Yeah, so I don't know what to expect tomorrow when the release comes out. I haven't been told anything about the release. I've heard some things that might be in the release, but I'm not going to sit here and say this is what you're going to expect. And I don't want to say this could be in it and get you people excited that don't, you know, like, oh, that's going to be in the game, then it comes out in 24 hours or so, and it's not there. So we'll find out together, kind of, because you'll be home and where you are, and I'll be here where I am, and not quite together at the same time. 100% fertilized, 95% manure. All right. I did pretty good with the fertilizer, didn't I? Oh, no, that was the worker. That's why I'm like 100% on the fertilizer. That's right. We hired a worker to fertilize this field. And that's why we're doing it with a slurry. I'm glad I did the rest of the field with Fur X, because I don't have enough slurry to do that many other fields. So 96% done with the manure, so that's good enough. How much more do I got in the tank? So I used about, what, 5,000 kilograms? At least I got to keep reminding myself, this is kilograms, not liters. That's a different farming game. Alright, so now I need to drive back, drop off this sprayer and tractor. I'm not going to use a big modern tractor. We're going to use probably the FV tractor. That's the one I was using to fertilize with. Like I said, I don't have nothing in the greenhouses either. I decided to stop with the greenhouses for now, just because I got so much in the pantry, it's beyond belief. Matter of fact, I think I even maxed out the tomatoes last episode, like I showed you. I have 9,999 tomatoes in there, and I try to put more tomatoes in the pantry, and it maxes out at 9,999. So yeah, don't try to go over 10,000, and because you'll lose it. So I would suggest you make cans and sell it or something, because I got tons and tons of vegetables in there. So right now, yeah, I'm just holding off on the greenhouses. Money's not too much of an issue, and social points aren't too much of an issue right now. And I say that, and I've been kind of spoiled with the money in social points. So I think starting over is going to be like a kick in the crotch a little bit. It's going to be like it's going to be an eye opener. It's like, yeah, let me just go hire a worker, and let me just go buy this tractor. And oh wait, I don't have the requirements that the stores are asking of me. I even forgot how many social points you need to hire a worker. I can't remember if it's 20,000 social points or if it's 50,000 social points or what the criteria is at this point. So I do believe though if you fix up the homestead, you get like 20,000 social points, and if it's 20,000 social points you need to hire a worker, that will probably be the first thing I do, is try to fix up the house so I can hire some workers. Although I'm not going to own many fields, so I'll just probably work my own fields to start with. Is it 2 fields? I think you start with the 2 fields that I now use as a parking lot, which sounds kind of weird, but that's the way it is. Because I got too much stuff. I mean, we own everything right now that's available in the game. Well, I shouldn't say I own everything. I own, I can still go buy more equipment, but it'll be duplicates of some of the things that we have. I'm actually parking the slurry tankers down here. And right now, if I do plan on starting a new game, I'm still going to probably work my way towards a new harvester first, before anything else. Alright, that's all good there. Alright, now that I got 3 workers going, probably the first thing I will do, just because it's a force of habit, go ahead and we'll save a game here. Yeah, so it took me about maybe 3 hours in real time to finish fertilizing all of the fields and getting to where we are now. But this is going to feel weird. I'm actually going to go seed, and I haven't done seeding in a while. So I expect it to be kind of rusty. I should have a full tank of fuel, because after I got done fertilizing, I washed it and gave her some good old diesel fuel, so she's ready to go. She's ready to rock and roll. Let's go ahead and, so canola, yeah, I got over 10,000 kilograms filled the seed roll. Should be good to go. And I said I was going to hire a worker. Let's get the big field done. Why not? Just shy of $5,000 to hire someone to seed that field. So he can enjoy doing that. I have no problem paying someone $5,000, but that's because I got the cash. If we were to do it with this equipment here, I think I would have to come back and refill the seed roll twice to get that field done, if I'm not mistaken. So usually when I seed a field, I try to get somewhere around 98% of the field done. That's usually my goal. Probably through the years of farming on this land, I've been getting more and more lazy as I go along. But I'm going to stick to like 98%. And I'm going to start way on down here past the hardware store, if you want to call it that. I think that's what it's called, the hardware store. Been a while since I've been there as well. But we'll head on down here and start with our 2 fields down there and slowly work our way back to the farm. Now the only thing the game doesn't do yet, and I hope it kind of comes out on the release, is when a worker gets done, it kind of tells you, but it's not too hard to check once in a while. So we'll see how they're doing. Yeah, so these 2 fields here on the right that we own. Never mind the AI traffic. Oh, he just went right through a pole. Interesting. And this is one of the corners that AI traffic has a problem with. So this should be here. Yeah, 100% plowed, 100% cultivated, 100% fertilizer, and 96% manure. Yeah, that's I consider that good. Let's go ahead and lower that down. And I'm hitting the wrong button for cruise control because, And we are seeding for a beautiful spring. Now I know it's been a while since we've done, as I call them, when spring comes for the winter canola, I call it spring cleaning, meaning we go around and harvest all of our fields. And the farm setup that we have now, if the canola price is pretty decent, usually on this farm I'm probably going to expect somewhere of an income of $1.5 million. But you got to take consideration, I do own 45 fields. And I know there's people out there playing that they own all the fields. I don't know how you do it really. Yeah, that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work. So what I usually do with these two fields is I try to complete them both at the same time. So we're just going to cut right across here and then move on over into here. Actually, let me zoom out a little bit more so I can see better what I'm doing. So it might be kind of hard to see behind us, but you can see the texture of the soil changing just a little bit. So when we go back around, you should be able to see where we have seeded the ground. So I would like to get 3 fields done per day. And then along with 4 workers going, if they can get done, you know, a field or 2 fields per each, I mean, that would be getting along nicely. I don't want this to take too long because I want to get right to spring. The main reason why I'm pushing for spring, not because I want to harvest the canola or whatever. Little Timmy should be, I think, going to be 4 years old this coming spring, which means he won't be in the crib anymore. So I don't know if he does anything on the farm. I don't think he will, but that's just my guess that he won't. But you never know. You never know. Because the next time I record one of these episodes, it's going to be after the release. So I'll have to, when the release comes out, I'll have to read the notes and hopefully they have a list of what things they have changed. If anything, I don't know. Just have to wait and see. So with the release coming, I don't remember this. So the release coming out tomorrow, because this is going out Wednesday. So yeah, it's coming out on Thursday the 21st. You might actually see a Farmer's Dynasty video on Friday. And if I get time when I get home after work on Thursday, I'll have to, of course, update the games. And then, of course, I'll have to do a little bit of research to see what's going on with the game. And like I said, I don't know if I do have a video Friday. I don't know if it's going to be from a fresh start, or I may continue on this save if they have like a lot of new equipment and stuff. Then I'll continue on this game here, and I'll check out all the new equipment and stuff if there's any of that kind of stuff going on. So this will take us a while. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, we're not going through that much seed, which is good. The one thing I will tell you though, if you're used to playing Farming Simulator and trying to compare it to Farmer's Dynasty, one thing you have to be careful about when you're planting seed is, like in Farming Simulator, if I go over part of a field, like on the left-hand side is where we seeded before, in Farming Simulator, you don't use any seed when you're going over that part of the land because it's already been seeded. In Farmer's Dynasty, if you got the seed roll down, you're planting seed. So if I were to keep going over the same spot over and over and over again, I'm going to go through seed and I'm not getting the field done. And no, you don't get like double crops by planting the field twice. But first things first here. I always say first things first. I don't know why. I've already done like 3 or 4 things, haven't I? Yeah, we're just going to make some laps here. Feels pretty good getting these fields seeded and getting ready for another spring. Nice beautiful crop over there ready for harvest. Let's go ahead and finish up these 2 fields, and I think I might have to refill maybe once to get these 2 fields done, and then we'll see what time it is and see if I have time to do a 3rd field today or not. But yeah, let's get these first 2 fields done, and then we'll check on some workers in between.
Above you, why no one else can take me there.
close. I'm finishing these 2 fields with 1 tank of the seed drill, but as you saw, I had to go back and top off with some more canola. But it feels good getting our first 2 fields done. I really need to check on the workers. I should be checking on them more often, but I didn't want to have the screen flicker too much in the time lapse. That would, you know, may make you pass out seeing it that fast. So we'll check on the workers here in a minute. I'm pretty sure a couple of them might be done. I mean, I'm seeding a couple fields here, and they only got to do 1, but these fields are on the smallish size, if you will. How big are these fields? This is 1.45, and I think the other one's probably like 1.3 something. And the other fields I got them sowing are rather big, and the workers are a little bit slower than what you can probably get the field done, because I think they only use like half of the implement or like 3/4 of the implement. They kind of overlap pretty much, because they want to make sure that the worker gets 100% of the field, so that's why they overlap it, I think. But soon here, once I get these 2 fields done, well, this field over here is done. How did I do in this field here? 99.56%. That is pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. I don't know if anyone's ever gotten 100% of the field ever done, but sometimes you got to go around looking for the little pieces that you missed. And then we'll see how we did on this field here. Like I said, 98% or over, I'm pretty fine with. And this one here is 99.47. Alright then. We'll step on out here. The first thing I want to do is, because it's been a while, save the game. It's a habit. It's a good thing to get used to, because you don't want to do that much work and not save the game and then have something weird go on. But yeah, game saved. Good stuff right there. So these 2 workers are still going. That one's still going. And that one's still going. So, alright then. I mean, are any of you almost done? How are you doing there? 86%. Alright, so he's got a little ways to go. How are you doing? 85%. Where are we here? 100%. Oh, he's done. Oh, good. I'll be able to hire a new one. And, oh, wow, he's actually 25% done. Congratulations, sir. You win the cookie. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead. What time of day is it anyways? Oh, okay, it's not that bad. So I fertilized a field, and I've seeded 2 fields, and it's only 2:30 in the afternoon. Let me have one of my many cans of Italian tomato soup. We'll actually have a couple. Get myself up to 100%. I think I'll go over here and seed this one. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of giddy uppy today, so I might actually do 2 more. Yeah, this one here should not take me too long, and then I may go over there and get that one done. I just want to get these fields done and kind of get to spring, because I kind of want to see little Timmy. Hopefully, like, he's all grown up and such. Yeah, I just want to start a new season. I want to get back to harvesting. I want to see that, you know, we want to do that spring cleaning and watch the bank account. I think we're going to try to reach $5 million in the next season. Wow, that seems like a lot. Yeah, I don't know, but like I said, it's going to be kind of interesting when the release comes out tomorrow, depending on, you know, how I feel like. First I said a while ago, I said when the release comes out, I don't feel like I want to start over. But now part of me, as the day gets closer, it's like, you know, it's been about 2 years since I started the story on here, and I would probably like to start over. So I should also mention why I'm thinking about it now. If you don't know who Deuce MS is, and I would suggest you go to my YouTube homepage. His channel is on my suggested YouTubers to go watch. He does do Farmers Dynasty. He streams Farmers Dynasty, and from what I've seen, I do believe he's going to be streaming Farmers Dynasty all day, the day of the release. Now, I don't know what that means all day for him, but yeah, if you're looking to watch someone stream the game, maybe while you download it for the first time and start playing, I would recommend go check him out, because he's been playing Farmers Dynasty as long as I have. So if you got questions while you're playing, maybe what you should do, or if he has any helpful hints or tips, there'll be a lot of people in there that have been playing the game for a while and watching him and can help you out. So yeah, so if you got a console and you're going to be playing the game for the first time and just kind of caught on to the game recently, I would suggest you watch this stream tomorrow, and if you got questions, that would be the place to ask. So yeah, go check him out. Yeah, he said he did post something. He's gonna be streaming it all. He said all day, but yeah, I don't know what time his stream would start or anything like that, because I'm recording this on Monday, and of course the release is on a Thursday. So I haven't had a chance to talk to him since I saw him post it when he said he's gonna stream it all day. But yeah, I would recommend checking him out, and if you got questions, go ahead and ask. That's the way you're gonna learn. Of course, we may all learn some new stuff when the release comes out anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and get this field seeded. And then also probably what I'm thinking about, because I kind of forgot, is he done? Yeah, he left. We'll hire a worker to seed another field here. Make sure I clicked on canola. Alright, so there is our fourth worker again. So I got 2 fields done. He got 1 done. That's 3 of 45. We're on our way. Getting close to calling it quits for me for the day. I finished that other field. So this is the 4th field I am on. 2 of our workers have finished. The one in the east and one in the northwest. They finished their field. So now I got them working into others. So far that's a total of 6 fields of the 45 done. And I'm going to get probably half of this field done. I'm just about out of seed in the tank. And plus with it getting dark, yeah, trying to seed at night is rather difficult. So yeah, I don't do it. I used to way back when, and who knows, when I start over, it may be one of those things to where every day you're trying to push for every penny that you can get. Because I do remember struggling trying to get enough cash. You know, when you first start out and you're dealing with the original equipment that you're given, you're trying to push to get that harvester, your first tractor, you know, you want the new implements. To plow is another one. That one extra spade on the plow makes a difference. What are we down to? 43 kilograms. So, what am I doing? 62% done in this field, so not too bad. I did notice, and I forgot to mention this, when I was fertilizing the fields in between episodes, I went to the farm stat page, and the one thing I do notice is they don't list. So like if you buy an extra silo on the in the town somewhere, they don't list those silos on the farm stats, because we do have a couple silos down by Old Wheatford, and I forgot how many kilograms we put in there. I want to say like 150, 160. I don't really remember. But that's not on the farm stat page, so I hope I don't forget that grain is in there. I might. Down to 17 kilograms, so yeah, I'm pretty much done here. We'll check on the other farmers in a while. So not bad of a first day. We got 6 fields done between them and me. This is like half done, and I got 4 workers working on other fields. So, and it will go faster because the reason why I say this is I got them working in some pretty big fields to start with. So as we go along here, it should get a little bit faster. And yep, we are out of canola, but I got 70% of the field done, so not too bad. And let's go ahead and check to see. Got 2 workers here, 1 worker there, and 1 up here, and they just started not too long ago, so they're going to be like, yeah, 20% done. But seeing that it's 7 o'clock in the evening, I'm heading back to the farm. I'll park this next to our fill station, our garage, if you will, just to remind me to fill her up before I take off. My wife should still be up, so maybe I'll go say hello to her, because I don't think I've talked to her, and I don't know when. Between skipping weeks, the past few episodes, and busy just fertilizing, I don't remember the last time I talked to her. I'm sure Timmy's still in the crib. Maybe Timmy can learn how to mow the lawn next year too. That would be great, but I doubt that's going to happen. If little Timmy could help around the house, that would help my wife out greatly. Maybe I get some more melon pie. Not that I need it. I've been living on Italian tomato soup, so I mean I only got over 4,000 cans left, so I think I'm good for about a week or so. Alright, back this up to where it needs to be. Yeah, I don't know why I washed my tractor for. It's just as dirty as it was when I got done fertilizing. Matter of fact, I'll actually lower the seed drill. And can I not unhook it in there? Did you not lower? Or you didn't lower down, that's why. There it goes. Put that right there, put that here, jump on out. 75% fuel, so that's fine. I was like, I don't remember having the symbol on the greenhouses. That's the seed storage. Alright. She is out here. Timmy's in the crib. She looks a little bored or depressed, or... Yeah, pull up a weed that wasn't there. She's taking them out of the driveway.
Darling?
Good afternoon, darling.
It's kind of late evening, but whatever.
Nice to see you, love. How are you?
There's some work with the cows, but the milk is delicious, and additional money makes it worth it.
She likes to gesture with her hands,
Honey?
so...
Good afternoon, dear.
Sometimes in ways you didn't think she would.
This is a really nice place to live.
Said that to her before in a while.
Yes, it is nice, and all good folk living here.
Some fine folk.
That's all. Thanks.
If I said that to my wife in real life, that's all thanks. I'd probably get a funny look. Yeah. So now it's time to go kick back at the fire. Man, grass does need to be mowed, but I'm not going to bother because when I wake up in April, it's going to be just that way anyways. There we go. And sit on down the bench and enjoy the evening. But that's going to do it for day 1 of seeding. Like I said, we got like 6 fields completely done and about 5 other fields like halfway done. So it's a start. Not too bad. I'm thinking this probably will take us like 6 days counting this one. So another 4 or 5 days and we'll be set for winter, I think. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time on the day on the farm. But until then, have a good one.